Welcome back to our special Spring Awakening edition of MTV's The Big Ten. I'm Buffalo's own Brian Charles Johnson, and I play Otto, who is a 19th century schoolboy who battles the same issues that teens are still facing today in the show.
And I'm John Gallagher Jr. I play Moritz in Spring Awakening. Moritz is the type of troubled teen that if he were around today, he'd probably be in his room singing at the top of his lungs along to the likes of Bright Eyes and Brand New, wouldn't you say? I know you're all dying to see what happens behind the scenes here at the Eugene O'Neill Theater when we leave the stage, so come on, we'll give you a little peek.
Come on with us.
This is privileged information, highly confidential. As you can see here, this is the song and scene list for all of the show. That's how we, if we're confused, we can see what scene we have to run out and do so we don't do the wrong scene at the wrong time. Also has a running time of all the scenes, which is something one of these days I'm gonna memorize.
Yeah, right. This is the door that leads us to our dressing rooms where we can relax before the show, or during the show in your case.
I have some downtime during the show. A privilege here. This is the stage manager's console. This is where our stage manager calls the show. This is really where the whole show begins and ends. Without the production stage manager, the show would never get off the ground. They have lots of buttons and switches, and they call all the light cues and all the sound cues, and they watch the show from multiple angles on these monitors and are responsible for making the whole thing fly. And they do a wonderful job night after night. That's a ladder. Don't know where it goes. We're not allowed to go up there.
And now to the key to our success.
Yes.
The water cooler.
Without that, I don't know where we'd be.
Hydration is the key for rock music.
We'd have some dry throats, and we probably wouldn't be able to sing as well.
That's for sure.
I know that since I got the job here at Spring Awakening, I have consumed more water than I think several oceans.
I agree. But that's good.
But you have to sing this intense rock score night after night. Drink a lot of water, kids. If you ever find yourself in a rock musical, drink lots of water.
Yes.
It may save your life.
Now I'll take you for a look from the back of the stage. See what we get to see every night before we go on.
This is a special spot. Some nights I come back here and like to glance at some of the more exciting numbers that I'm not in the show that I get to watch, which is very exciting. To think that just there's a small little curtain that separates us from them.
I know. It's crazy. Crazy.
If only they knew the craziness that happens in this backstage alley here. I know this is terribly exciting, but it's not as exciting as the next video we have for you today.
Which is Maroon 5 with Makes Me Wonder.